The PCV valve sits right here by the oil cap. You need to just depress this clip. It's pretty strong, and just slide it back. Be sure to put it back in place. You see the marks, and slide this hose, and then surprise, this is about 20 millimeters range, which I dare you try to find one. So I did had a 21 millimeter socket that fits in there, because it's not really tight. It's a bit loose, but you can use it. And be careful when you tighten down. I'll tell you in a moment. But I did use an adjustable wrench. Can you tell it's 21 millimeters? 20. It does fit tight at 20. So perhaps this is Asian, so I don't know, maybe it's an Imperial that's slightly larger than 20 millimeters. And just break it loose gently. Try not to do this on hot engine or on very cold engine winter time, because it's all plastic in there. It's brittle, and that's not exactly what you want to break, right? If you break or shear the threads, this is the valve cover. You need to replace all this thing. You need to remove the high pressure fuel pump. It's a messy job. People are going to tell you it's an easy job. No, it's a very difficult. You need to replace this pipe, so you need to remove the intake manifold. So that's why you perhaps don't want to shear over tighten this thing back in place, right? You know now. Anyway, try to do this with one hand. So it's the same idea as the so again, valve is plastic, cover is plastic, right? It's the same idea. I need to open it some more. I was saying it's the same idea as the radiator drain plug. It's a plastic piece that has a seal, so when you tighten it back, it's just very snug, like breath snug, because it's the seal that will prevent it from rotating and breaking loose, right? So again, 21, I think it's easier to work. 20, it seems to be kind of tight in there. I'm trying to look past the camera too. You see I'm unscrewing it, but now it's loose, right? So okay, let's try to go by hand at this point. Watch your hands, because this is an oily thing. For some reason, that's plastic on plastic. Fantastic. Maybe you can smear some silicone. I have it here now. Grease, some PTFE silicone grease on the. It goes a long way. Okay, so this is how it goes, and of course we want to have it very easily click inside, because it gets, yes, it's inexpensive. If you want, just replace it right away, but I'm going to spray B12 gem tool on it, fill it a bit just inside from both sides. It's all metal inside, and just let it sit like this for a couple of hours to kind of clean the gunk. Again, I cannot say it enough. I'm not going to show it now, because yes, I don't want to. Let's do it. You see, it's really at this point, it's cruising easily, and then the seal hits in, and it's really the seal that it's getting to stay in place, not the tightening part. So now that the seal starts getting inserted, it becomes more difficult, and you can basically leave it like this. I'm not saying leave it like this, but so once it's like this, it's with the wrench or whatever you have is really up to you, but really just, so now it's hard to turn. Just one more snug like this, and it stays there. Do not take any chances to strip, or it's not just stripping the threads, you can also crack the cover here, plastic, right? It's not a strong plastic. Remember, it's also old and brittle. So you take the chance to crack the cover here, and then you are going to have a leak. But you can always maybe try clean it spotless with some solvent and put some gray RTV all around and seal it if it leaks. Just saying, just for you, so you don't have to do a funny job, replace the entire cover.